Hi there folks, welcome back to the channel. We have here the first Orient Star that I've had on the channel, and I have to say a big thank you to Matty S, who has loaned this to the channel so that we can have a look at it, spend a bit of time with it and do a review on it. So thank you very much, Matty S, and excellent. Let's get into this. This isn't an unboxing. He's kindly sent all the packaging over with it so that you can see what you get. So yeah, quite nice packaging, standard kind of cardboard box. You got your warranty and your booklet in that one, and then you have inside here you have another box which has got this kind of leatherette look and feel to it, which is quite nicely done. Nice Orient Star logo, which is in some kind of aluminium, I'm going to guess, on that, which has got the Orient Star logo printed on there, which is quite nice. Then we'll open the box and we'll get into the watch. So here we are, my first Orient Star on the channel, and let's take a look and see what we make of it. So there we go, nice sunburst finish. Take a quick look around. Quite a nice looking watch. We'll begin as always with some dimensions. Between the 2 and the 8 we have 43 millimeters, including the crown we have 46.5. We've got a lug to lug of 50.5. we've got a lug width of 22 millimeters and a thickness, overall thickness, of 14 millimeters, and we have a weight with all the links in, and there's 2 taken out of this, but with all the links it's 208 grams, so quite a hefty one this, with 2 links removed to size it for me and for Matty as well, because I didn't have to add any more links in, is 196 grams. We will move in on this dial and I'll have a nice close-up look at that, and as you can see we've got this nice sunburst blue dial with the applied indices, which have got that gold tone outer edge and lume filled. We've got a white date at the 3 o'clock. We have at the top there we have a power reserve indicator. And as you can see we have a maximum of a 50-hour power reserve in this, and then you got down at the 6 o'clock position you got your Orient Star with the logo, automatic and divers, 200 meters. The handset on this is kind of standard fence post style, which is semi-skeletonized, and the seconds hand there with a centrally located lollipop. Now the bezel on this is I believe that's an aluminium outside, an aluminium insert. We have a lume pip at 12 o'clock, and then these gold tone indices around the outside edge. It's a 120 click unidirectional bezel, and I'll be quiet so you can hear it. It's got quite a nice tactile feel. It's not too stiff, not too loose. The only thing is it does not line up quite. I mean, you can get it to line up, but that's just because there's a little bit of back play. So not perfect, but it's okay. Now the power reserve indicator seems to be a little bit of a polarizer. Some people like it and some people don't. Personally, I don't mind it, although I do find myself kind of, when I look down, if it's not full power, then I do have a tendency to kind of shake my wrist or take it off, unscrew the crown and wind it up and get it up to its full power. But that's just me, I guess. Covering the dial we have a sapphire crystal, so we've got all the good stuff so far, although I think it would be nice if this bezel insert was ceramic. That would be rather cool. The crown is signed and it is screwed down. You can see on the sides, nice case shape there with those lugs that drop down, which also are drilled, so strap changing should be a doddle. We've got some quite nice brushing on the outer edge there, no chamfered edge, brushing on the top, brushed bracelet, and obviously brushed on the other side of the case as well, which is done quite nicely. The only thing I would like to have seen, I guess, would be the brushing between, or the difference, if you like, between the brushing on the bracelet and the brushing on the case is quite significant. And it would be nice if that just kind of flowed together a little bit better. The bracelet itself, you've got female centre links to the end link, so it does drop down quite nicely to conform to the wrist. And we have a taper from 22 down to 20 and back up to 22 at the clasp. And these links are solid, and they are push pins with pin and collar system. And we move up to the clasp. We have a signed Orient Star logo at the clasp, and then we have a safety catch, a double deployant, and a pressed clasp. Why do we have a pressed clasp? We will come to that shortly. We have solid end links. We have a screw down case back with your info and your Orient Star logo on the back there. The movement inside this watch, it's for those that know about Orient, they are all in-house, which is pretty cool if I'm honest with you. And the reference number for this movement is the F6N47, which denotes that it's got the power reserve complication as well as the date. Vibrates at 21,600 vibrations per hour and has a 50-hour power reserve. There was an extra strap in this as well, so we'll get that out and we'll have a quick look at that, which is a silicone strap, which I have to say is actually pretty nice quality. Nice soft feel silicone, nicely shaped down the center there, nicely centered, fairly large holes, plenty of them, so plenty of adjustment. And on the other end you got a brushed stainless steel tang and buckle and two sliding keepers. Quite a nice strap. I have actually tried it out, and it is pretty good. It's very comfortable. Now, going back to the bracelet on this one, when I said I was a bit disappointed to see a pressed clasp, I mean it's very Seiko-esque. I mean they have the same parent company, which is Epson. Now the pricing on these is kind of difficult to find. I didn't ask Matty what he paid for it, but I found one website in the UK, which is watch.co.uk, which has got this model in. The model number is the RE-AU0304L. Now it's retailing over here for 705 GBP, and there's a few things I think would be nice to see. One would be a milled clasp. At that price point, I think is an absolute must, so that's a bit of a disappointment. You do get 4 levels of micro adjustment on that clasp there, so that's one good thing, I suppose. There is a dive extension, and it is the same as a Seiko one, where you flip it out, flip it forward, and then open it up. And it's just that pressed, I don't really know what you call it, just pressed metal, pressed stainless. And obviously it doesn't lay flat because of this hook here. And then to re-engage, you then flip that back over and then close it up. It's just, it is a Seiko bracelet basically, and I think for that sort of money, you know, we should be getting something a little bit better. And as I said, it would be nice to have a ceramic insert in there. I think that would really make this watch pop. Lume wise, we have some pretty good lume. I do not know what compound that they use. I'm gonna guess it's their own, and it's not the same one that you know, it's not a Seiko Lume Bright or anything like that, but it is quite good. It does last well. So we just charge that up. We'll drop the lights, and then there we go. So that's pretty impressive. It kind of lights up that dial really well. You can always tell if Lume is good, because if it's really good, then the camera will focus on it. And this one is not struggling at all. Good kind of even application. The minute hand does look a bit darker in colour than the hour hand, but it does last. You can easily see this through the night. So yeah, I mean, it's value wise, I mean, you can pick these up on the grey market. They're around about between $5.50 and $6.50, but they come from places like Creation Watches or Joma Shop, and that kind of depends on your own feelings about going to grey market. So but I mean, it's definitely better quality than some of the Seikos that I've seen and some that I've got. Not perfect by any means. Like I said, the downsides I think is definitely that pressed clasp, the diver's extension. I mean, all this part of the watch is really very, very kind of reminiscent of Seiko. It's probably even, you know, the same parts. And the other thing is that I would like to have seen, you know, the same brushing there across here, so you've got the same on the top of the lugs as you have on the bracelet. Would be quite nice. But yeah, like I said, the bracelet is nice. It's very comfortable. The case shape is nice. The watch does wear very well. It's well balanced, and I would absolutely recommend it. But if I was keeping this, I would change that clasp out. But yeah, it's a very nice watch. So thank you very much, Matty, for sending this in. I hope you don't mind that there was a couple of things I didn't like on it. But yeah, there we go. It is a nice watch. The other thing which I didn't mention, which I should have done, is the movement does have hacking and hand winding. As I said, screw down crown, and it unscrews very easily and it pops. The hand winding on it is actually quite tight and a little on the gritty side. Kind of reminiscent of a Miyota, but not too bad. While we're here, we'll just pop that out to the second position. We'll hack the movement and we will make that date change over. Let's have a look where we change. There we go, about 2 minutes to midnight. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. The operation of the crown is actually very, very smooth. Much nicer than anything with an NH35 in it, or a 4R35. So yeah, there we go. That is the Orient Star. It's a 200-meter diver with power reserve. Reference number REAU0304L. If you fancy picking one up, I can leave a link to watch.co.uk. But you know, they are £705 currently, and there's no discount codes attached to it at the moment. But there you go. If you've enjoyed this this video, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. The best way you can help the channel, and it's free, costs you nothing. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload any more content. But that's it for now. This has been the first Orient Star that I've had on the channel. Thoroughly enjoyed my time with it. Thanks again, Matty, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers for now.